Hello, this is Mr. Young. This video is to show you how to use a few of the basic features in Ocenaudio, the editing software we've been using in class. So I'm going to start off by opening up an audio file. I'm going to bring in an interview I did with Mrs. Norton. So you can see here the entire transcript, if you will, of my interview, the wavelength diagram. If I grab the slider over here at the beginning, I can drag it all the way across. Once I get to the end, you can see here I've got about 2 minutes and 24 seconds of audio, which is a little long. I'd like to cut that down to more like 1.5 minutes. But let's look at how we can make some cuts and kind of clean this up a little bit. I'm going to bring my slider back to the front of my interview, and if I click over here, I don't know if you can see it, set my line, press the space bar.
Interviewing Mrs. Norton. Today is May 6th? May 7th, 2018. What year did you start working at Country?
Alright, so you can see I'm already off to a bad start here. Looks like I didn't remember the date of the week, which thank goodness Mrs. Norton was there to help me remember. So I'm going to kind of zoom in on the front of my interview and take a closer look. So if I grab or click around here, say, and I highlight over to the end, oops, hit a wrong button. Try that again. Go here and drag it all the way over. On the right hand side, up the top right, there's this magnifying glass, and if I click it, it's going to enlarge all of that part that I highlighted. So now I can kind of take a closer look. I'll bring my cursor to the front, press space.
This is Mr. Young, interviewing Mrs. Norton. Today is May.
So I didn't get to the part I wanted to, the part where I couldn't remember the day of the week, but I did notice here in the beginning there was a kind of little shuffling sound with my microphone.
This is Mr. Young. This is Mr. Young.
So I definitely don't need that. So I can kind of see here.
This is Mr. Young. This is Mr. Young. Interview.
That's where I finally started to make useful sounds. So I'm going to click and drag over to the beginning. And all I have to do is press backspace, or I can right click and I can cut. Now my interview starts like this.
This is Mr. Young, interviewing Mrs. Norton.
Much better, right? So I want to know more about this May 6th, May 7th business. So I'm going to try to find that part.
May 6th?
So I don't quite have the whole thing, but I'm getting there. If you see up here, this bar at the top is very, very useful. The part where it's lighter, that's the close-up that we're looking at, the part that I highlighted. The part that's darker, that's got the rest of my interview. So if I want to get a little bit more in there on the end here to get to the May 7th part, I could drag this and make that a little bit longer up top. Now let's see what I've got.
This is Mr. Young, interviewing Mrs. Norton. Today is May 6th? May 7th.
Alright, so let's try that one more time.
May 6th? May 7th.
So it looks like I've got May, and then May 6th, where I'm hemming and hawing, and then I finally can commit to the date, May 7th. So I'm going to highlight the parts I don't necessarily need. And I can right-click and cut, or I can just press backspace. Now that's gone. Let's see what it sounds like.
Interviewing Mrs. Norton. Today is May 7th, 2018.
Alright. Now I definitely sound excited that it's May 7th, but people listening later aren't going to know maybe that I forgot the date. They just are maybe going to think I'm very enthusiastic today. So that's one thing I can do to just kind of tighten stuff up. If I wanted to paste some stuff in, let me just show you again at the top, or for the first time, let me show you. If I go to Edit, I can come down and undo. So if there's something I just took out that I don't like, I can always bring it back. So now I can just kind of play around and really make fun of myself. I'm going to drag this a little bit wider. So let's see.
May 6th? May 7th.
All right.
6th? May 7th, 20.
So I can make myself sound really crazy. I'm going to highlight my May 6th. I'm going to right click it. I'm going to copy it. And I'll bring it over here and paste it.
6th?
Now let's see how I sound.
Today is May 6th? May 7th, 6th, 2018.
Alright, you get the idea. So it's really easy for me to kind of play around with things by cutting things out, copying, pasting. Sometimes maybe you want a little bit more quiet in between some words. I could highlight a little bit of quiet pause and add that in somewhere to make another pause longer. And most of the time, I'll do that a couple times, you won't even hear it.
Today is May 6th.
So sometimes you might just want to add a little padding to the sound at the end or beginning of something. And that's one way you could do it. All right, thank you for watching.